Welcome back to the Anfield Exchange. Liverpool 4, Ipswich 1 in what was nearly the perfect performance. The reason I say nearly, we conceded that goal at the end, and I'm frustrated by it. I'm sure Van Dijk and your defenders and Alisson are all frustrated by it, but I'm not going to focus on that too much because, to be honest, it was a fantastic performance from Liverpool. We got exactly what we needed from that game. It was a must-win game. Arsenal were playing away to Wolves in what looked like it was going to be a straightforward game. It turned out not to be that, but we got the win regardless. So yeah, basically we needed to do exactly what we did out there. We controlled the game. Concentration was key today, and I thought for most parts they had the concentration levels up. There was no room for complacency. And look, Liverpool didn't appear to come out of first gear, in my opinion. I thought there were levels we could have gone to, but I think obviously we got the early goal, and from there we were pretty much cruising through the game. And I think that's the reason we conceded the goal late on. I thought Szoboszlai was brilliant today. He took his goal very well. He could have had a hat-trick in the first half. And I've been calling out in recent videos, I wanted to see more of Szoboszlai's ability on the ball as opposed to his work rate off the ball. And I think we saw that today. So yeah, massively happy. Certainly in that first half, happy about Szoboszlai's performance. I thought he was brilliant. Scored a great goal as well. And yeah, he finished it off left foot into a bottom corner. It was a fantastic finish. But overall, he had a great game. I wonder if Ipswich's recent defeat against Man City, when they got beat 6-0, if that was playing on their minds. Obviously, they conceded the early goal. I think what we saw then was that Ipswich sort of retreated, and they didn't try to push us as much. They didn't try to attack us, and yeah, they sort of reverted into a low block, which I to be honest, I thought we would sort of start the game with. But yeah, it's never easy. It's never easy when you're coming off the back of a 6-0 defeat, and then you're playing the best team in the world at the minute. I thought Salah's goal, make it 2-0. I thought that was a fantastic goal. And look, we come to expect this of Salah, but it was a fantastic finish. The ball's bouncing, it's spinning. The only place he can really put that is in the roof of the net, and that's exactly what he did. Like I say, we've come to expect that of Salah, and sometimes it doesn't always go that way, but what a fantastic finish. And the first touch as well, great first touch. And yeah, Salah stays top of the goal scoring charts. Fantastic season. It was very comfortable. It was a very comfortable game. We controlled it. At times it looked like attack versus defence. There was multiple points in that game where I was watching it on the TV, and you could see literally every Liverpool player bar the goalkeeper on the screen. Van Dijk and Canate were pushed up sort of 30 yards out of the Ipswich box, and like I say, you could see them all on the team. So that shows you how much pressure we put Ipswich under. And it was also, like I said, we never got out of first gear. We never had to get out of first gear. So it was a fantastic opportunity for your mainstays like your Gravenberch and your McAllisters, your Van Dijks, Canates. We were able to not exhume too much of our energy, and that's good obviously for Canate. We all know he's still struggling with his injury a little bit, so I thought that was good. It got him the minutes, but he also didn't have to strain too much. And yeah, I mean, like I say, overall fantastic. Gakpo got the third goal, 3-0 half time, game over, business as usual, 3 points on the board. Szoboszlai could have had a hat-trick. He was fantastic. He was my main man in the first half. I think if I'm going to look at giving man of the match out, I thought Trent sort of started off slow, but I thought he came into it second half. I thought he was brilliant. Salah did well, but my man of the match has to go to Gakpo. 2 goals, 2 fantastic goals, and I thought he was brilliant all afternoon. Second half, there was a little bit less to talk about. We took the foot off the gas a little. Like I said, we were cruising at 3-0 up, and then we got the fourth. It was almost like a training session at times. I expected Ipswich to be a little bit more difficult to break down, but we had a lot of opportunities in that game, and that was, like I say, not getting out of first gear. So yeah, if we'd have wanted to take the game to them, I truly believe we could have done that. But like I say, it's about saving energy. We've got a lot of fixtures coming up to the end, up until the end of February. So yeah, when we get the opportunity to sort of take our foot off the gas a little bit, I think that's what we need to do, and Liverpool did that today. It was. I just want to talk about Gakpo's last goal, the fourth goal for Liverpool, because this was my favourite goal of a lot, if I'm honest. The reason it's my favourite goal of a lot, so in recent weeks, I think a lot has been made about Mo Salah, and we've got players in and around him that are doing his running for him, and we're just trying to get him on the ball. That fourth goal actually came from Mo Salah losing the ball and Ipswich breaking, and Trent was out of position. But Mo Salah sprinted back 25 yards, made the tackle, gave it to Konate, and then we went and scored the goal. And I thought that was fantastic to see. But he's, especially in a game where it would have been easy to get complacent at that point, I thought it was brilliant to see that he still had the energy, he still had the willing to run and to make tackles. And like I say, that's what led to the fourth goal. So yeah, that was my favourite goal. Also, I want to just make a note of Alisson. I thought he made a fantastic save towards the end. Again, in a game where as a goalkeeper, when you've not got too much to do, you could become complacent. I do think we're seeing, and again, I know we haven't had too much for Alisson to do in this game, but I do think Alisson is pretty much back to his normal self now, which seems to disappear in recent weeks, but I think we're there now. So again, that's another fantastic thing. Getting minutes in the legs of Nunes, Endo, Elliott, Chiesa came on with about 5 minutes ago, and Jayden Danns as well. Jayden Danns got on the pitch. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his first Premier League goal, but brilliant to give him some minutes in the league as well. I'm not going to go into the goal that we conceded. I think we probably switched off for 5 minutes waiting for the final whistle, and I believe that's probably why we conceded that goal. It's frustrating, but look, it is what it is. I'm not going to complain. And I just want to mention as well, highest ever attendance at Anfield, 60,420. Fantastic. Liverpool, everything's positive at the minute around Liverpool, and yeah, I don't think there's a better place to be. We're top of the Premier League with a decent gap. We're top of the Champions League. We've qualified for the Champions League knockout stages. We're in the FA Cup. We're still in the Carabao Cup. I do believe we'll overturn the 1-0 defeat to Tottenham when they come to Anfield, and I do think we'll get into the final in that one. So yeah, we're in all competitions. I think you've got to be happy to be a Liverpool fan at the minute. What I do want to just touch on is Liverpool's next Premier League game. We're away to Bournemouth. They're unbeaten in 11 games, and they've just beat Nottingham Forest today, 5-0. That's not going to be an easy game. So yeah, I'm going to make some videos in the week regarding resting players and who I think should start. Obviously PSV in the week. It's a little bit of a dead rubber, but we need our best team out on that pitch against Bournemouth, because that is not going to be easy. That's going to be a difficult game. And look, Bournemouth looked free-flowing today at times. They've scored 5 goals past the Nottingham Forest defence that have been unbelievable this season. That's no easy. No, you can't just do that. And I do worry defensively on our end if Bournemouth put in that same type of performance. But yeah, we'll talk about that during the week. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you thought of the performance, and I'll see you on the next one.